Hi Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and North Node. I was just doing a Trust the Universe, I Don't Chase, I Attract meditation, and I was guided to do your love reading. Gemini, you attract, I was about to say, I saw the chivalry card here. I was about to say you're attracting in somebody that's very chivalrous. All right, and then under that, I saw the distorted feminine. Let's see. What is the main theme here for your love spread, Gemini? Remember, guys, to just take what resonates and leave the rest for others. Thank you guys so much for doing all the YouTube-y things, for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, and for, just in case I need the book, and for all of your donations, for your super thanks, for scheduling personal readings with me. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. That's how we can support each other. It helps the message to reach those that need it, and it helps our community to grow. Thank you guys. If you guys are new, welcome to the family. If you guys are returning, welcome back. All right, let's get the main theme here for Gemini. I'm finishing up the air signs before I jump to water and fire. If you guys have that in your chart, definitely make sure to check out all your other placements so you can get the full picture, okay? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Gemini, as I was connecting with Archangel Gabriel just now, I felt a little bit of a resistance in my throat chakra. Like it was hard to swallow or something. That could be a strong message that communication might be important for you at this time, or clearing of your throat chakra. Mercury is one of your ruling planets, and it is now in shadow period. So, you know, it's important to slow down. And miscommunication could be a thing right now, okay? And so pay attention to that. All right, what is the main theme? I'm working on my throat chakra over the past few days, so I don't have a blockage in my throat. It was just really interesting how when I was connecting with Archangel Gabriel, which is a throat chakra angel, there was a little bit of a resistance in my throat area. Okay, what is the main energy, the main theme for Gemini? We have here the divine feminine. Ooh wee! And luminosity. This energy here is the energy you want to be in, okay? So the divine feminine is the sacred feminine. She embodies beauty and divinity and forgiveness and nurture and growth, as well as tends to be awakened. The luminosity card represents you are glowing right now, okay? You are shining very brightly. You're a magnet to abundance, a magnet to love, self-respect here, okay? So this is beautiful. I love this, Gemini. So you are in the process of, so this could be Gemini Sun, Moon, Rising. The divine feminine here, if you're a masculine, we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. It could be that you're healing your feminine energy for the masculines. So the luminosity card means that you are shining really brightly. You're a magnet right now. You're attracting everything in, okay? Interesting, Aquarius got the same message. We got the so I'm going to actually look at this page because I actually want to read a little bit. Just a little. Luminosity 56. Right here. When a woman glows from within, she naturally attracts a chivalrous male. I did see the chivalrous male. right? So you're coming out of, because remember we did see the distorted feminine. So it looks to me like you're coming out of the distorted feminine energy. When you're connected to your divine feminine, right there, when you're connected to your divine feminine, you become luminous. Wow. Look at that. You become luminous. Your true nature shines from within and you glow. The luminous woman is the feminine counterpart to the chivalrous male. They are attracted to one another, complement, support, and nurture each other. In this modern age, it can be quite difficult for a woman to find her luminous center and live from that place because we have fallen into the trap of believing we're supposed to have, be, and do it all of the time. That's why when I was in this I don't chase, I attract feminine energy, trust the universe meditation, I was guided to do this reading. I heard it very clearly to do the Gemini reading for love. What this usually means is that the woman takes too much upon herself and tries to fill all the roles of the men in her life instead of asking for their help. Being luminous requires poise. It is worth the extra effort of patience at first, if that is required. Usually, what is most effective is an adjustment of perspective. A luminous woman asks for what she needs with respect for the other person's time and feelings, then goes about her day confident that her request will be responded to. If it takes a little longer than she first hoped, she does not become overbearing or critical. She simply focuses on her own life and what she is able to do, thus creating a positive space for the chivalrous male to step into. Whether we like it or not, the responsibility of going first lies with the feminine, as very few men will continue to be chivalrous in the space of a woman who isn't luminous to some degree. Being luminous requires practice, as the feminine helps you to let go of your old patterns by taking over, micromanaging, or insisting things be done your way. Wow, you have drawn this card today because a luminous woman in you is calling out for attention, urging you to be graceful and to incorporate some luminous energy into your busy day. Choose one small thing that you can imbue with luminosity today. Put your request out there and give thanks for it being done. Wow, I love this. All right, let's go. Let's see here. What else here for Gemini Spirit for love? Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, North Node. So there is a feminine energy here that's very beautiful, that's glowing in self-love, glowing in her divinity, that is in her feminine energy of receiving at this time, attracting it all in. Abundance, a chivalrous male, a feminine energy in her beauty here. What else here for Gemini? We have here codependency, finances and career. That's why this is here. We're coming out of this distorted energy, and we're becoming a magnet. We're attracting in, chemistry-wise, someone towards you, right? There is a need here there is too much doing when it comes to work. I did read this card here from the book a while ago, and it did say that there could be too much focus on career and less on love, not making time for love. So there needs to be a balance here, okay? Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Codependency wears a lot of different hats, right? We can be codependent when we are relying too much on other people's approval, their validation, their for our worth, right? Their appreciation. That means we can be sacrificing our needs for others. This could be addiction to the chase, right? To the chase, to being abandoned, to being rejected, this could be addictions to alcohol, to overworking even, okay? So there's a balance here that needs to be had, okay? There's a need to work on healing the feminine energy and aligning with the feminine energy here so you can attract in the right suitors here for you. Codependency and attachment goes hand in hand. You know, codependency is that energy of us putting our value and our worth in the hands of other people. Us seeking the love that we desire for ourselves outside of us. Us seeking It's any form of addiction as well, okay? So addiction to the roller coaster of a toxic relationship, addiction to the drama, right, of the ups and downs of what a toxic relationship is. Could be addiction to working, addiction to, let's continue to see here. So there is some kind of codependency here, that an addiction, okay? Could be an addiction to somebody specifically. Give me one more for Geminis. There's a healing that's taking place here with this divine feminine energy. The divine feminines, they don't chase. Divine feminines attracts. Let go of control issues. So that's masculine energy. So that's why these cards are here, because it's asking you, for the feminines, to heal, okay? To heal the divine feminine within you, definitely, so that you can become this luminous, right? This luminous feminine here, the divine feminine. We have your religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So if we're feeling like we're needing to control a specific situation, what it's doing is it's telling us that we don't feel safe, right? We don't feel safe. It's asking you to allow for everything to unfold naturally. I don't chase, I attract. If we're chasing, it's because we're not feeling worthy, we're not feeling good enough. Inner child healing is needed for neglect, rejection, and abandonment. Your childhood emotional needs weren't met, so you developed codependency as an adult. We all have it as a human nature. I've had to heal from this myself, okay? There is a gripping here. There is an attachment. There is a wanting to control the situation. It's fight, flight, and freeze, a trauma response. Codependency is us sacrificing our needs to prove our worth to others. It's saying yes when we mean no. It's lack of boundaries as well. Okay. When you release and let go, and you do these trust the universe, I don't chase, I attract, feminine energy affirmations every day, guided meditations, there are a bunch of them on YouTube. There are 10-minute ones. You can do it when you're making your breakfast. You can do these affirmations when you're doing your makeup. You know, this is for the feminines. For the masculines that have Gemini in their chart, or are Geminis, what is attractive to a divine feminine is a masculine that isn't codependent, right? That isn't attached, okay? That can relax and can allow a situation to unfold as it should naturally, and have a little bit more patience with the feminine. To release control and to be able to balance out work and love as well. What else for Gemini here, Spirit, when it comes to love? You should definitely look up codependency if you're not exactly sure what it means. Even my daughter, she asked me not too long ago, Mommy, I don't really still know what codependency means. There's a lot of people that doesn't know what it means, but it wears a lot of different hats. A lot of times when we don't have a lot of self-love and we have low self-esteem and we're insecure, we can exhibit some codependency, okay? And that means that we are overgiving and overdoing in our relationships, so that the people in our lives can, because we're afraid to lose them, so that people in our lives can see our worth and our value, can appreciate us. But this is how resentment is formed. Is the sense of entitlement, right? The feeling like someone should do these things for you because you went above and beyond for them. And when you don't get it back because you're doing these things with the expectation, your motive behind it isn't from an authentic, pure place of just wanting to give. It really is because you want the attention and the love from these people. And when they don't give it to you, a person that's codependent will feel resentful and bitter and upset and mad, right? And meanwhile, they're the ones that, that chose to overgive to these people. That perhaps what we're overgiving to these people, the people we're overgiving to, perhaps they also don't have self-love. So they do not know how to, fill your cup right back, because they still don't know how to fill their own cup. Meaning, they don't know how to replenish themselves, how to nourish themselves, how to give to themselves. What else for Gemini when it comes to love? So you have there is a lot of codependency here. And some healing around that, some recognition, okay? This past life relationship that you're connecting with here, because I'm seeing past life and I see the divine feminine, I'm seeing someone is about to learn a very important spiritual lesson. They're a part of your spiritual path, okay? So the Devil card is Capricorn energy, so there is some obsession, some attachment here. See, there's the Lovers here, which is, the Lovers is you, but there are chains around the necks of the Lovers, which it came out right under codependency here. And this is the card of codependency, attachment. The Devil represents our shadow side, which we all have. Our ego, our pride, our fears, our control here, okay? Our addictions, lust, temptation, fixation, obsession, attachments to things, people, places. So this right here, it could be could be a strong attraction or strong attachment to somebody or to a situation. It could be there's the Aquarius card here. You can have that in your chart. It could be your flowing, and it could be the feminine energies and beautiful energy of luminosity. If this, if the feminine energy isn't the one here, that's you put it where it fits. Okay, I could be in the cross watchers energy and speaking directly to the cross watchers, right? So I could be talking to a feminine energy that transmuted this energy and is in beautiful luminosity, divine feminine energy here. And there could be a masculine that is having a hard time letting go of this beautiful feminine energy, okay? Having a hard time surrendering to this connection. It could be that as well. It could be a masculine that has Gemini in their chart. Whether it's their sun, moon, rising, Venus, could be Jupiter, or even North Node, so I'm getting here, there is a feminine energy that is glowing, that is shining, that is in beautiful energy here, okay? It could be also that this feminine energy is in the process of healing. This is a card of healing their addictions, their codependencies, their attachments here, which is beautiful, and is transforming here, metamorphosing, rising from the ashes, right? Becoming this divine feminine and starting to glow, right? Releasing the attachment. It's in the process right now of transmuting this energy. This is a card of hope, faith, contentment, serenity, healing, destiny and fate and wishes coming true. Somebody's having a glow up. Someone's having a level up. Right. What else here for Gemini? Ooh. We have the Two of Swords. The Ace of Wands. Let me get all the cards out. The Three of Pentacles. There is a new opportunity here that you may not be seeing. Wow, luminosity again. Self-assured, independent. Also, somebody that is an entrepreneur, that is very well manifested in the physical world here, that is in alignment perhaps with their purpose. There's somebody here that's being recognized. There's a new opportunity here for a creative endeavor. There's a new opportunity to partner up with somebody. The Ace of Wands is a passionate spark, a creative spark, a new passionate beginning here. And it could be something creative when it comes to your career. But there is somebody here. I don't think you see this, or I think that what I'm getting here is that you may have blocked out, ended, closed out a cycle with somebody here that wasn't very healthy, right? That was keeping you kind of stuck and stagnant. It's a stalemate. It's keeping you kind of stuck and stagnant. And you embarked on a new, because of this beautiful healing you have been doing, Gemini, this beautiful transition or transformation, what is it? Alchemy. I'm getting alchemy so strong. This alchemy coming out of a hard time, of a darker period here, and shining really brightly. And you're being asked to go within here, feminine energy, if there is something that you're needing to make up your mind about. There is when you connect with the water element and the moon, which is feminine energy, your intuition guides you. Your intuition shows you what action to take, because there is going to be a call to action soon here regarding partnering up with somebody. Could be a work, so you could potentially have somebody that you're seeing at work. It could be somebody new at work, because that's what this is. This is partnership and alliances. It could also be a work boo, a work husband, a work wife. Anyway, it could just simply be somebody has Capricorn in their chart strong. Clarify the devil. Oh yeah, we're moving away from this energy. That's exactly what I felt. We're moving away from this energy. Look at that. We're getting after a period of self-evaluation and some self-forgiveness and releasing judgment of self and others. This could be a breakthrough. Scorpio energy here. This could be a breakthrough that you're getting. There is a huge calling of your soul. Right under this Two of Swords. There's something you're not seeing with your naked eye, but you can feel it. If you're feminine energy, your intuition is really strong. It's a pull. There's a rising here from the ashes, right? Somebody needs to make an important decision. A judge making a very good judgment call from themselves. Well, no more bad decisions, I just heard. What else here with the Two of Swords? Woo! The Tower. There you are. The Tower. It's like if you don't make a decision, the universe is going to make it for you. Scorpio energy. Something came out of the blue for you when you weren't even looking. With the Two of Swords. I'm not looking. And then boom, here comes the Tower. All of a sudden. This could be whatever it is that you didn't see coming. And it could be an important connection. Like I said, a sacred spiritual connection. It's looking like a sacred spiritual connection here. This is your energy and needing to make a very important choice. Yes. Needing to make a very important choice here. We have the Four of Cups. This came out of nowhere. But somebody needs to open up. I have two cards here. This person has their arms crossed in front of their heart. This person has their arms crossed in front of their heart here. The Tower is a course correction, a redirection. That's what it is. After the Tower, you get the Star. Remember we saw the Star? The Star doesn't show up unless we've had a huge upheaval in our lives. This Tower here, it could be a breakthrough. It could be an epiphany. It could be an aha moment. It can be a revelation, or it can simply be, you know, a sudden loss of a job, loss of a relationship, a sudden crashing down, a crumbling of your old life or your old identity, or someplace, something you weren't meant for you anymore, that wasn't authentic to your soul, that you weren't in the right direction in your life with. And oftentimes we tend to manifest these divine intervention. And when the Tower comes in, it's because the foundation you were built wasn't a steady, strong foundation. built on a solid ground. It was on sand. It had cracks in it. It wasn't from an authentic place. So you're being guided away from this situation. This is a moving on and moving forward. Some of you guys could be traveling, could be moving overseas. The swords in the boat is air energy. The swords in the boat is the lessons that you're taking with you. You're leaving choppy waters in your romantic situation, going to more calmer, smoother seas. You're leaving a toxic dynamic, could be, and going towards a healthier time in your life. It was removed from you. You may have been intuitively guided to block the situation out of your life. And there you are. Gemini. Clarify here okay, we have the moon. I wasn't sure what I was going to clarify. I was going to clarify the Three of Wands, but then I wanted to clarify the Ace of Wands. So we have the moon. The moon card, wow. You clearly don't see this. Look at this new beginning. This exciting new beginning here coming in. The moon is feminine energy, yes. The moon is also Pisces and Cancer. So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcana. So looks to me like this month you're going through a major change where it's going to require you to make a very important decision here, okay? I would say trust your gut, trust your passion, trust what lights you up. This is talking about what's lighting you up. Go with that. Normally, if it feels good, if it brings you joy, if it brings you passion, if it lights you up, if it excites you, that's the direction to go. There's a new partner. There's a new beginning in love here. And I feel like it happened all of a sudden. It came out of nowhere. And it was after you were leaving a very, toxic situation behind. Right? This tower has been revealing so much to you. Don't panic. I just heard. Don't panic. You're not on the wrong path. You're headed towards the 10 of Cups. All you got to do is continue to follow your intuition. The moon card is what I had recommended that you do when you're in the Two of Swords, is connect with the feminine energy, with your emotions, with the sacral chakra, the water element chakra, so that you can close your eyes and allow your intuition to guide the way for you. Yes, the way forward. You can't really see it. It's dark. But allow your intuition, or let your intuition guide the way, light up the way for you, one step at a time, one day at a time. So there's a lot that's still hidden. There are also some fears, some things that are maybe coming up to the surface for you that's been hidden in the psyche, in the subconscious. You may have Pisces in your chart. So Neptune, you may have Pisces in your chart. Don't let yourself get caught up in the delusion or illusion or fears. Make sure that you use your discernment. I love the moon here because I feel like your emotions are being triggered, which is nice, because then we can really see whatever it is that's coming up for us. We can really see what still needs to be healed. It's through our triggers, right? It's through our triggers that we're able, it's like tapping us on the shoulder and saying, pay attention to this. Look at us. This needs your attention. This still needs to be healed. You know? And it's like if you let yourself feel, if you let yourself go, dive deeper, if you let yourself go into the darkness, that's where you're going to find a lot of treasure. There is some hidden truths that's still going to be revealed, possibly around this upcoming solar eclipse in Aries on the 20th with the new moon. There are things that are still being removed from your life that no longer serves you. You're being asked to release resistance and allow it to go with the flow. You're coming out of a tough period here, of a tough cycle. Okay? What's this moon about? I'm keeping this 10 of Cups. What's this moon about here with the 3 of Pentacles? I feel like you are facing your fears. Facing your fears when it comes to trusting. I feel like you are, if this is you, I feel like you are allowing something to unfold naturally. And when you do, you will get to the 10 of Cups. Your intuition is very strong right now. Clarify the moon. Wow. Yeah, there's definitely some things here from the past that's coming up to the surface. We have Scorpio energy here with the 2 of Pentacles. There is a need to honor your emotions and work on balancing out your emotions here. Open yourself up to receive love and support from others. You're surrounded by that. 6 of Cups, it's a past situation, a past life soulmate, or there is some sadness here that you have been working on alchemizing and healing and transmuting. Okay? There is you could be going up and down and back and forth with your emotions at this time. You could have good days and have not so good days, right? Where you're grieving, you're healing. And it's like you do have help and you do have support. Some of you guys, it could have been that you experienced a loss from somebody that was very significant to you due to a third-party situation. It could be, I just heard, the one that got away. The one that got away. The one that slipped through my finger because I was afraid. Somebody had an opportunity that they didn't see, that they didn't grab, with a very important connection. They let their ego here be the deciding factor. They probably didn't know because they couldn't see. They made the wrong choice. Now the feminine energy is going through a level up, a glow up, a thriving, while somebody else here is now recognizing what they had, what they could have had. Yeah. And it's like the feminine energy is moving on. And it's a tower for somebody. It's like where once the feminine energy was the one grieving, we saw the Star card and the Empress. The feminine energy healed or has been healing slowly. Somebody's emotions is up and down and all over the place about this. Well, that took a turn. Tell me what this is, Spirit. For Gemini. Yeah, these scars and wounds runs real deep. Tell me what this is. Somebody just didn't make a decision when they needed to make a decision, and time was up. Tell me what I need to know. What else do I need to know about this for Gemini? We have this soul bond is sacred. What else? Healing from heartbreak. Yeah. Somebody's healing here. There's still a lot of stuff that's coming up to the surface. Somebody could be seeking counsel. Been going to therapy and, allowing help in. What else for Gemini? Fighting to emotionally detach. Not winning. I guess that's where the control is. We got to release the resistance, right? We got to, whoever this is, this could be you, Gemini, or it could be the person you're connected to. Fighting to emotionally detach, not winning. So somebody did trigger somebody's feelings. Somebody cracked somebody open here. And all of the stuff, that the scars and the wounds that ran real deep for this person, probably dating back to childhood, all of it came up to the surface for it to heal because it's time, right? With all the Cosmically, the universe has been very helpful with that. And now, whoever this is having a really hard time with the moon here to emotionally detach. They're having nostalgia. Somebody really misses you, or you really miss somebody. The fighting to emotionally detach is why we're not emotionally detaching. Anything we're fighting for or striving is like we're in resistance energy. I attract, don't chase. It's like you're not in flow energy. Anything that we're pushing, chasing, trying, that is us being in resistance. What you resist persists. So it's like the more you try, that's the signal you're sending out to the universe. The more you're in this energy here of lack, yearning, longing, missing, wanting, desiring, whoever this is, the more of this you're going to get back from the universe. Somebody needs to learn how to work with energy and alchemize energy. There is an opportunity. Somebody's here seeing, is losing faith regarding, they think that they still don't have the ability to change their reality. There's a crying over spilt milk. We mourn, we grieve, right? And then we straighten our crown, and then we start to accept what is, right? When we're fighting for something here, we're not accepting. We're not in acceptance energy. Acceptance and forgiveness go hand in hand. Forgiveness is so important. It frees us, and it helps us to release karma. Somebody needs to forgive themselves, forgive the other person as well, to get that weight off their chest, off of their heart. Forgiveness is the key here. Forgiveness is the key. There's a lot of hidden, suppressed, and repressed emotions. This is somebody doing the absolute most to try to get out of this energy. And somebody may have their moon in Gemini, is what I'm getting here. Because the moon is our emotions, right? See, the moon in Gemini with the lovers and the moon right after. The moon is our emotions. So somebody isn't sitting, honoring, and feeling, and embracing, and accepting their emotions. You got to feel it to heal it. They're fighting to detach by probably distracting themselves with work and other things, right? Let me get, what is it? I'm going to pull, and until we actually fully take the time to be in stillness, feminine energy, moon, and sit with our emotions, it won't release from us. Until we accept it, it won't release. So it's like we're going to sit here until, look, surrender your attachment to the results. We're going to sit here until, in this energy, until we make the time for us to go within and spend time in silence and stillness, to practice the mindfulness, or to even seek counsel, or to communicate. There's always a way. There's a will, there's a way. Surrender your attachments to results. The formula for success is to do all you can to make things happen, then let go of the results. Holding on too tightly to a desired outcome can sabotage. I was just talking about that. That's chasing energy. That's gripping. That's attaching. You can't, the energy doesn't flow that way. You got to let it go for you to get what you want. You got to let it go. You got to detach. And there's somebody that knows that. So they're working on emotionally detaching, but they're not winning. They're not winning because they're not addressing and sitting with their emotions. They're not feeling it to heal it. They're trying to emotionally detach in so many other ways. They're not, they're resisting what they're feeling, or trying to resist what they're feeling. That's why the Tower's here. The Tower's here to free somebody from this. So they can move to a karma water. to a calmer time, a more peaceful time in their life. I'm saying they because at this point, it could be you, Gemini, or it could be the person in your energy, or it could be somebody that has strong Gemini placements like Moon, Venus, Rising even. I'm getting mostly Moon. What else here? I'm getting strong Capricorn, strong Scorpio, Gemini, here you are. We've got Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. We got Aquarius. We got Libra and Taurus. We have Capricorn. We have Pisces and Cancer. I'm not seeing a lot of pentacles other than, yeah. Oh, wow. Look at that. I'm not seeing a lot of pentacles other than the Two of Pentacles, which means we're not grounded. We're probably unable to attract in abundance at this time because we have a heart chakra blockage. Resentment. And I did say earlier with the codependency, right? I did say resentment is developed that way, and bitterness. And resentment is an imbalance in the heart area. All of these, the sword here is heart chakra, heart chakra. Holding on to resentment only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. And forgive yourself as well is important. We have surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. It's time to heal now. Someone here needs to heal from heartbreak. So how do you do that? You do the forgiveness guided meditations. You work on your heart chakra. You do heart chakra healing guided meditation. You also surrender to prayer. You call in Archangel Raphael. You call in Jesus. You call in whoever you pray to that you're connected with spiritually. It could be your angels, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your deceased loved ones, your ascended masters. Whoever you pray to. It's really important right now that you ask for help from the divine. And then open yourself up to receive. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe and the answers and support will arrive. I'm going to pull from the Lover's Oracle and then Whispers of the Heart, and then we'll wrap. Look inside yourself. Examine what's causing you to feel this way. It could be we're not showing to the world that we're feeling this way. But when we're alone, or when we stop the work, when we stop the striving, when we stop the external stuff, the noise, when we're by ourselves, that's when we feel it. There is a trying to figure this out, a refusing to see, a denial. I was in denial. I just heard I was in denial. Refusing to see here something. But the universe said, you're going to look at this. Because it's time to heal, that's why. Look, transformation. Here, somebody's going, that's the Tower. Somebody's going through a transformation due to this important connection. This is a sacred bond. That's why it hurts so much. That's why somebody was woken up. Somebody went through an awakening from this connection. What else here for Gemini? What is the guidance for Gemini regarding this connection? Healing. Yeah, there's huge healing that's taken place. Don't make decisions based on guilt. This is somebody that has guilt, shame, regret. Don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do. For it's only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. We have this right here. This is really important. Because I remember when this card jumped from me how I was feeling. Emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, we must let go of resentment. So it's like your expectation of the way you would like for somebody to show up for you is distorting your perception. The emotions, it's creating resentment, which is not true. It's not real. You're being asked to have compassion for the other person and see another person's point of view. So these angry feelings that you're feeling, these resentments that are coming up for you, right? It's creating these emotions, these strong emotions right here. It's distorting your perception. You're not seeing things clearly because you're making your decisions from a place of resentment, regret, shame, anger, and guilt. So it is important that you do a violet flame meditation to transmute out of this energy immediately. And there is a third, maybe you could benefit from doing a third eye chakra guided meditation so you can see a different perspective. Your perception is clouded by this energy. You or the person you're dealing with, or both. Healing. Imagine you and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. We got to transmute out of this energy. Think positive thoughts, right? And do the affirmations. Do the heart chakra and third eye chakra. Sacral as well. Because the shame, guilt, and regret is coming from the sacral. So you can use Brian Scott on YouTube or Meditative Mind or even Unlock Your Life to help you to clear your way, to come into balance. There's a lot of meditations that you can do. You can call in Archangel Raphael or meditate with Archangel Raphael. There's meditation to that as well. All right. What is the last message here for Gemini? Also, you guys can reach out to me. I can help you with this. For a session. The information to reaching out to me is in the description box below. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It really does help the message to reach those that need it. There's a Gemini out there or a cross watcher that is going through really bad heartbreak right now that they could benefit from this message. And when you interact with the video, with your comments, with your likes, with the subscribing, and all the YouTube-y things, it really does help with the algorithm for the message to reach those that need it. So it looks to me like somebody definitely needs this message. Have patience at the bottom of the deck. Love is patient and kind always. What else here for Gemini? Got three that wanted to flip. Okay, I'll read them all. Consider your foundation. Look at how committed you are to love, to the vibration of love. Yeah, because your foundation was rocked here. Everything you thought was removed from you. It's just easier not to look at it, right? It hurts less. If I don't sit with this pain, I was in denial. I didn't see clearly what I had. And then it was ripped from me. This person was my 10 of Cups all along. This is somebody that's saying this that I'm channeling. Miracles and blessings. Everything has a gift. Hidden blessing. There's a miracle. If you allow the tower to come crumbling down, you will see that it's guiding you in the right direction to bring what is meant for you. Simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So, take care of the animals in your life. Just small acts of kindness can really uplift you so much. With the people in your life, with your family, with a stranger on the street. Doing things to restore the balance of equal give and take, of inhale, exhale, ebb and flow, cause and effect, as above, so below, as within, so without. It's important to just be of service, to give rather than take right now, to restore the balance, right? To get you out of this resentment energy in your heart and put you in a better state of mind, better spirits. All right, my loves, this is your reading. God bless you so much. Thank you for joining me today. If you're still here, 49 minutes in. This was a very strong, I didn't plan this reading to be this long, but it seemed like it was a very strong, powerful message, okay? Surrender, you guys, to the flow and to the universe, okay? Surrender to the divine. God bless you, and namaste. Much love. Mwah, 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 mwah. Until next time.